Hello everybody, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is the weekend read from Friday, some cards have popped out, from Friday the 22nd to Sunday the 24th of February 2019. And this is for all signs. Let me just rearrange that. So I'll pull 6 cards, sometimes more come out, and see what the message is for today. Something's flipped over. It's the 6 of Swords. Two cards have popped out, so I'll read them. Wow, Strength. Okay. I'll just see what this 6 of Swords is, please, cards. What's the 6 of Swords mean? 6 of Swords. Can I have a clarifier for that, please? Oh. And the Hermit card. The Hermit. Can we have There we are. Queen of Cups. Perfect for that card. Can I have the 10 of Swords, please? What does the 10 of Swords mean? 10 of Swords. Thank you. That was the Empress. And the Hierophant, please. The Hierophant. A clarifier for the Hierophant. Beautiful for the Hierophant. Okay, I'm just going to pull an angel answer card. If you don't want to watch me shuffling, you can fast forward to the beginning of the reading. So angels, what do people need to know today? What's the message for people today? This is the angel answer card deck. What's the message for people today? See, that's don't stop. Okay. Let me just line this up. Okay. I'm going to take the Hermit card. This is clarified by the Queen of Cups. The Hermit is having to do soul searching, finding answers from within, finding wisdom, finding enlightenment, understanding how to move forward in a situation, understanding how to move on, I suppose. And it's an internal decision to move forward. It's having that almost processing the past, processing past hurts, memories, finding answers, almost kind of like having that internal dialogue within you with the Hermit card. It is about finding enlightenment, could be a spiritual path as well, coming back to spirituality because you do have the Hierophant next to this card. Maybe finding your faith, having lost it in some way or having questioned it. This can be a card of, it's a journey. The Hermit is very much about a journey. It's very much about inner enlightenment, inner knowledge, inner wisdom, finding the answers from within. And you're being guided. This is a guiding energy. This links to the star energy, the star card, which is very much about understanding and finding how you're moving forward. It's a card of healing. Healing from the past. And how do you heal? You process the past in order to release to the future, and it's an internal processor, and this is the internal navigator the internal navigator of the soul, really, of the soul of, it can be linked to emotions, finding that balance, healing from the past in order to move forward. The Queen of Cups, again, she can appear when there is an offer of love. Now, this could be somebody helping you through this journey, finding that internal balance, that internal answers to questions, internal growth that you've so needed. A lot of these cards are very much about internal growth today. So yeah, this is very much about, she stares at this cup. This is a cup it's a closed cup, and the closed cup represents the inner solidity from within, the inner management of our emotions. She has a grip on her emotions. She actually turns competing emotions within her to a strength. She knows how to utilize emotions to advantage. So that is the kind of like beauty of this card. You see the cliffs around here. These cliffs represent solidity. The solidity that's within her. It's a metaphor. The water that surrounds her isn't challenging her. It's calm because she has a grip. Once she has a grip on her internal emotions, she transfers that onto her external world. She makes her external world stable. I think there's some kind of like emotion, maybe finding how to move past high emotions, maybe finding answers as to why things have happened the way they are, why emotions might have thrown you off balance. Almost kind of like processing the answers from within, understanding how you've grown from a situation, but how you now need to move on. So very much about these cards. Yeah, and the Hermit card, again, I said, look at this, it's beautiful energy. The Hermit card is about searching for meaning in life, where you have lost faith and you've had to dig deep. This is digging deep with the Hermit energy. This is soul searching with the Hermit energy. This might be finding your faith again, or finding faith in yourself. It can have religious connotations. It can also be about just finding faith in yourself, maybe finding spirituality again in yourself, or whatever spirituality means to you. It is, again, very much about digging deep, finding the meaning of life. But whereas certainly the High Priestess, the High Priestess is very about internal work. The Hierophant can also be about external expansion by having faith in yourself. And having faith in yourself unlocks the door, you see? These two cross keys. This is unlocking the door to new horizons, because it's almost like what we talk about when we say raising your vibration. This is about believing in yourself. This is about feeling better about a situation. This is about understanding what you're capable of. The Hierophant, very much about linked to tradition, so maybe following traditional paths for some of you. It might also be somebody, it could be a mentor, who is helping you through a situation. But this is very much about finding meaning, finding a path forward. It is very much about expansion and growth in your world, from having that internal faith within yourself. And that's exactly what these cards are about, expansion and growth. The Sun card, this is about finding your power, your natural power. Your natural power again. This is about also feeling more positive, feeling more optimistic, feeling filled. This can be about a soul's journey. This can be about the awakening of the soul as well. Again, very much linking to the Hermit energy. For those of you who are spiritual, connecting to having faith in yourself again, and moving forward. That's the beauty of the Sun. That's the reason to celebrate. This can also be about abundance and success coming into your life. Those of you who are wanting happier outcomes in situations, this is a really good card of success. This is definitely, if you're asking the tarot yes or no answers, this is very much a yes card. So for those of you who are wanting answers in that specific, relating to these specific meanings, then this is very much about yes. yeah, very abundant, very optimistic, reason to celebrate. Can be about the birth of a child, can be about celebration, a joyous occasion, being happy again, just finding happiness again. So it's beautiful energy. And again, I spoke about faith, getting that faith back in yourself. I think some of you have been soul searching, questioning something might have knocked you in the past, and you could have questioned yourself, you could have lost yourself in situations, you could have lost your faith. Either way, you're finding yourself, you're finding your faith in you again. So yeah, this is a journey. This is a very deep internal journey that you've been on. This is the King of Pentacles. You have the ability to really solve problems. Somebody who's very analytical, this is that person. You have that energy to solve problems now. Anything that's presented to you, you will have the answers for. This is very much about outward growth. So external physical growth in your real world. This is about monetary success, being able to manifest success in the form of money, in the form of a secure property, in the form of secure relationships. It can link to relationships as well. So having more secure relationships, or maybe needing that security now in relationships, having people around you that you trust. So yeah, very much about this card, but very much about being able to manifest wealth and prosperity, which is beautiful. But it all comes from getting that faith back in yourself. Whatever has happened in the past, this is basically saying that it's over. It's over. Yes, I think this represents hurt, deep, deep hurt. This is a really deep card, dark card. This blackness is for real. There could have been black thoughts, black memories, dark times that you've been through. You've had to really push through. And when I talk about this card, it could link to things like depression, deep upset, hurt, tears, crying, stress, worry, anxiety. A lot of these things kind of like link with this energy. But it's saying that it's over. This time of darkness is over. Because you're finding that light from the dark, you see? Finding that light in the dark. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling, the light at the end of the tunnel. And again, you see the light here, the dawn. It's beautiful how these cards work. You see the dawn rising, pushing the dark clouds away. You're getting a grip on your life again. That's absolutely what I'm feeling. You're getting that faith back in yourself. And yeah, the Empress is about more abundant times ahead. She's also very much about self-love. She is a card of Venus. Can be about, good soulmate relationships. But I think it's very much about self-love with this energy as well. Being able to have faith in changing her fortunes for the better. She is the great attractor. In the tarot deck, she can attract wealth, prosperity, abundance, happiness, love into her life. Whatever she needs, she can attract because she knows how to do that. And now you have the ability of things turning in your favour, of being able to change your life for the better in some respects, more abundant times ahead. So it's a beautiful energy. And look, I do talk about these bookmarks in my reading, but we have the 10, which is an ending, and we've got the Ace, which is a new beginning. I think for some of you, these cards link so well together. This is the Strength card. This is needing courage and strength in this time, finding that strength within. And it is within. This is the line, classically, the classical meaning is this is the lion, this is you. This line represents the mind, and it's getting mastery over one's thoughts. That's the classical meaning of this card. It's about that, swords very much linked to the mind. You see how the dark clouds are lifting from the mind. The mind is becoming clearer, more positive. This is beginning to feel mastery over your thoughts, your emotions, how you interact with people, how you allow people to affect you. That strength within, that sense of self, that power of self is coming back to you. And some of you will feel it. you will feel that change. You will feel it slowly beginning to tingle through your veins, pulsating almost, beginning to find that strength again within, beginning to think, wake up maybe one morning and think, right, I'm going to start looking forward now. This past situation, this past hurt, past negativity is not going to own me anymore. I'm going to own it. And there is a period of the fact that things that happen to us that are negative don't disappear, but the change of balance in them owning us, between us owning them, it changes. And there's that change of balance from within. This is you overcoming your demons from within, overcoming those negativities that have held you back for whatever reason, and feeling more positive and anticipating for the future. Yeah, it's beautiful energy. The High Priestess, the internal journey. You know, we spoke about this internal journey. This is a guide. This is your internal gut instinct. This is you finding answers. This is linked to knowledge, wisdom, experience from within, healing, to find a bit more clarity, seeing the path forward, the light at the end of the tunnel, which is what I said. This is the High Priestess. She is the gut instinct. She connects to the divine source, call it what you will, God, universe, whatever it means to you. And she's been to hell and back. And she has experienced, unlike the Hermit, which is more of a kind of like navigator, she has experienced despair, the extremes of human emotion, of negative human emotion, and comes back to guide you through it. That's the beauty of the High Priestess. This is inner knowing. This is inner knowing. This is inner guidance. Gut instinct can connect to you through dreams, coincidences, that type of thing. That's the High Priestess in terms of sending messages in order to guide you. Feelings, you know, very much connecting with the Queen of Cups in that respect, who's very intuitive. She connects beautifully with that energy, because it is about using your intuition, your perception, your knowledge to navigate forward and grow. The Hermit and the High Priestess are very much about inner expansion, inner growth, that you then project on your external environment. So it's a beautiful energy, inner navigation as well, yeah. And look at these cards. We have the Six of Swords, another Ace, and the Two of Cups. This beautiful card, the Six of Swords, you're moving from the choppy waters to calmer pastures, and you know where you're going. This is a card of transition. And I think this is almost kind of like a transition from your inner world, finding that stability, that growth, the light at the end of the tunnel from within, a new day, a new dawn, very much with this energy, things having ended, to external expansion. This is very much about what this energy is all about, knowing where you're going and be more optimistic about the future, things being calmer, things going in your favour, obstacles being removed, finding that harmony again, and it leads you to a new beginning. You have clarity of mind, again, very much linking to the Strength card, clarity of mind. This is divine guidance. These are all divine, this is real. I mean, the Hermit card links to divine guidance, the Hierophant certainly can link to, has undertones of that. The High Priestess has, the Ace of Wands has. So yeah, and then this is the Victory card, which is the Ace of Swords. This is the card of real success, finding success, coming through, overcoming a difficult period, and it's right underneath the Ten of Swords. So you're coming through the other side, finding that light at the end of the tunnel. You're coming through the other side of something, a situation, and it's divinely guided. I kind of think this can be self-love, this can be finding new love in somebody else, this can be appreciating a soulmate relationship. This can also signify partnerships, in any aspect, to be fair, though it can It can be linked to love, but it can be about giving and receiving as well. Maybe finding balance, being able to make wholesome choices. It can also talk about opening your heart again. Opening your heart, having been really hurt in the past. Could well have been in a relationship, could have been in business, could have been in a relationship that you're doing the soul searching for, but you're coming through the other side. This can very much talk about self-love as well, you finding yourself again and feeling more whole. So it's a beautiful energy. Yeah, it's beautiful reading. And then the Ace of Wands. I mean, this is you finding passion. Could be passion in a relationship, desire in a relationship. This can also be, you see how these little branches are growing, they're sprouting, they've got leaves. This is about growth and expansion. This is a new beginning, another new beginning, coming through a journey, following your gut instinct, finding answers within, having faith in yourself again. This is you taking action in your own life again. This is you having that conviction to move forward and grab your opportunity. This one talks about opportunity and potential being presented to you. So yeah, it's a beautiful energy, and again, divine guidance. So a lot of divine guidance here. It's beautiful energy, but I do think that you're coming through the other side and you're seeing that light at the end of the tunnel. And just a reminder, the angel answer card, don't stop. Whatever this journey is, it's saying don't give up. It's saying there's light at the end of the tunnel. Something is ended, whether you realize it or not. Something is ended. You're going through a process of getting clarity of mind, dominating your mind again, getting control over your inside, your inner thoughts, your inner emotions, healing from the past, and moving forward, having faith in yourself again, and then moving to a beautiful new beginning, a new start. And it could well be a new beginning of the mind. It could well be a new beginning in your external world as well. It might well be that, you know, for situations, whatever the reason, they've been holding you back, and now's the time to move forward. And it's saying don't stop. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you enjoyed the reading, please like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great weekend, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.